Hello guys, I continue my updates for SilentSniper build. For this series I actually will show you how I do work instead of showing you just updates for the finished result in each stage. So right now what I'm working on is a front panel of my computer. This is a system that I will be using myself both for pleasure and business, and I'm trying to customize it to my personal liking. Here we have a front of my case almost as well left at last video. I worked a little bit on those I/O panels and fan controller, but we'll come back to this part later, and I'm not finished yet, so don't worry about this. What I'm trying to decide right now is to decide which kind of fans I'm putting on the front. Front of the case, you always look on it, so you definitely see the stuff all the time. So which fan is not obvious? My first guess would be Tryout. It's a big case, thickness not an issue. Big shovels will give you more flow at lower speed, so it's a really good candidate as it appears from the logical standpoint. But it's transparent, so the question is if looks will be right or not. Obviously it needs to be checked, just standard black fan, to see if it might be just as a bad bet. We'll try a little bit with the color, and also we'll try to see if a gentle typhoon might work as well for this situation. So I already have everything connected, so we can speed up with the video. So I have a Tryout right there, I have a color fan, in the middle, and a generic black fan at the back, at the third slot. And let's have a look. Let's have everything already connected. Okay, here give you a little bit better look. So as you can see, none of the fans is perfect. You can't probably see it very well on the camera, but the black fan looks the worst. You can see right through the holes inside of the case, and really nothing special. Green fan, kind of not as transparent, but the color really off. I think it's too toyish and doesn't really look like piece of military equipment, so it definitely scratch off for me. Tryout, very good noise characteristics and really pushing good amount of air with low noise, but again, I'm not 100% sure. I wish I would leave a little bit camouflage in the middle here. Maybe one of the options, put a piece of camouflage on the middle of the rotor, try to mask it a little bit, but not sure. So what next step would be, I would like to replace black fan with a gentle typhoon and see how gentle typhoon will look. I didn't really wanted to use gentle typhoons, to be honest with you, for this build, but I think gray kind of blades might look nice with a camouflage color. Okay, here gentle typhoon put in position 3. You can see, for my taste, definitely looks more like a piece of military equipment. So now it's between Tryout and gentle typhoon. On the lower speed with less noise, Tryout push more air than gentle typhoon. Whatever way you slice it, you can just feel it clearly with your hand. But to be honest with you, I don't really like look of both fans still. And what is occurred to me, I just decided that what if I'll put a shroud in front of the fan, not for the performance purposes, just to kind of distance this a little bit and see if the looks will improve. And actually the result was pretty interesting, and I'd like you to show how things will change when you add shroud in front of the fan. So here we go, moving fans a little bit further by spacing it with shroud, and you can see that the looks actually improved a lot. I don't know if it shows clearly on the camera, but definitely comparing between fan straight to the grill or a little bit like in a tunnel kind of look, it's definitely look much nicer. And let me maybe to give you a little bit further distance. I really like how Tryout looks. it's a whole glass cylinder. Looks really interesting. But at the same time, I really like that this big massive piece of metal, gray metal on a gentle Typhoon, which truly look like something that might belong some sort of military communication device, comparing with a Triwork looks. And I think that as it stands right now, I probably will say okay with losing a little bit performance in terms of noise, because for the pushing the same amount of air I have to run Gentle Typhoon on a faster RPMs, comparing with the Triwork. But I think Gentle Typhoon will give me proper looks comparing with Triwork. Let me switch lights and maybe we can see a little bit different way with lights off. So yeah, so I think that I'll go with Gentle Typhoons at least for now. If it's will bothering me with the noise levels when I have all fans installed, then I will look for possibility to replace it with a Triwork. But this is pretty much between those two fans that stands right now.